Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. What are you giving him? Yeah, ladies. Before I get into this, we got a webinar coming up from Amadi Coleman of Fit Tribe Wellness, and I'm hosting the webinar. I'm not the main speaker though. Y'all hear me talk enough. It's like I want to talk to Amadi, and if y'all remember, I already did an interview with her, and you want to check her out. So you want to check this out. The webinar is going to be on Wednesday, November 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, it's called 5 Effective Tips That Lead to Holistic Living. Now, are you confused on what healthy foods to eat before and after working out? Do you wish to lose a few pounds or generally tone up your body but can't? Want to know how to simplify your life while living a more holistic lifestyle? In this 1-hour webinar, we will cover the basics on nutritional fitness, physical fitness, and holistic living. Now, if y'all want interested, the link to sign up is in the description box. You want to sign up on www.fittribewellness.com, and there's a link on the landing page for it. And you get to see me there, but I'll manage to be quiet during most of the webinar. Most of it. But you want to check it out. Madi has a wealth of knowledge as far as nutrition, fitness, holistic living. Very, very dynamic woman. She's a very dynamic woman. So check that out. So to the main topic. What are you giving him? Now, ladies, when I talk about this, I'm talking about this from a man's point of view, because one of the main things of this channel, it's not to tell y'all any bullshit. Y'all know it. And sometimes I'm saying some stuff and y'all might be like, oh, he said that. I'm telling you how men actually think about stuff. Not the fantasy. Not that fantasy some of y'all have. I do mean it, because sometimes women have that princess fantasy. Like, yeah, this guy's just going to spend money on her. He's going to do all this and that just because he likes to do it. Oh, no. That's not going to work. He might like to do it, but after a while, if he's not getting something out of it, and I don't mean just sex, because, well, let me get into that sex for a second. If he don't feel like he's getting something out of it, he's not going to want to roll. And just don't think just giving him sex is going to do it. Now, it might work. That might work for some dude who ain't used to getting sex and has trouble and has to trick or something. But it's not going to work on a dude who has options and other women showing just as much interest, but they're willing to cook him a plate. They willing to take their time, they'll spend 3 hours in the kitchen, make him a cake, give him some wings, potato salad, all that stuff. Give him a nice salad. Shoot. See, and this is the problem with that. I'm seeing this with a lot of women. And a lot of guys are complaining about this. Maybe not in front of you, but a lot of guys are complaining. What are you giving? And it's not so much, it's not money. It don't have nothing to do with money. That's the beauty of it. But they're like, well, what are they doing? They see you taking. They say, okay, you taking them out. You protecting, providing. They want you to satisfy them, but what you getting? And there's too many women out there thinking if they just giving a man his time, her time, that's like, oh, that's all they need. But at the same time, he's not only giving his time, but he's giving his resources. But the women's just sitting there just like taking, well, he got served like you the queen. Like, it's like your majesty, like you got a tiara. And, a lot of guys are like, damn, well, I don't know if she down for me. See, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem. He don't know what your feelings are. I mean, you might actually care about him. You might feel something for him. But he needs to see some tangible something that you're willing to sacrifice to him, to give to him. Like I said, it don't have to be money. Maybe you might say it could be something as simple as, I don't know, he like a certain hairstyle on you or a certain type of dress. You say, look, I'm going to wear this for this guy. He's so good. Giving him a massage. Making him a plate. Let me get into that plate thing, because I know y'all saying, damn, I'm always on that plate. or plat. Platt. It's like, no. What it shows, it's not even, it shows several things. And I want ladies to think about this. One, it shows you actually care about his health. When you ain't just making a plate, shoot, you nourishing him. You feeding him. You making sure he got some energy and stuff. Ladies, an old school saying was a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Ladies, whichever deity you want to worship, you want to worship Jehovah, Jesus, Allah, Buddha. Well, I was going to say Confucius. That's not technically a deity. Neither is Buddha. But the Great Pumpkin, Galactus, Thanos, Big Rom. Regardless of which one, they made it easy for ladies, because if men really think about it, we wouldn't be domesticated. We just deal with y'all long enough for sex, and we just go do our thing. But it's, you feed us and stuff, shoot. We got that blood trying to digest that food. We don't want to go anywhere. We hang out. It's like an old Chris Rock joke. He said if a woman want a man, put a pot on the stove at 6 o'clock. You don't even have to put anything in it. Just put it on the stove at 6 o'clock. He'll come around. 3 or 4 men will come around. But what is it showing is it's showing that you think enough of him to take up time, not just to feed him, but just to do something for him. Do something nice for him. Could be to give him a massage or something like that, But see, what a lot of men are seeing, though, they seeing a lot of women who, the man take him out to dinner. He might buy him something or, take him out to dinner, show him a good time, be a perfect gentleman. And the woman just sitting there like, okay, like she the queen. And a lot of guys are like, damn, I'm doing a lot of stuff. And y'all acting like we just getting some out of your time and attention. And I'm like, but even with that, sometimes the men doing most of the talking. And it's like, a lot of men think that. A woman got to think give, because here's the thing with relationships. It's not about what the man is giving her, just what the man is giving to the woman, or even what the woman is giving to the man. Relationships supposed to be complementary. What are y'all giving to each other? It's a circle. Y'all working together, because think about something. Think about what the nature of a relationship. A relationship is a ship on an ocean. It's a ship. It's literally going down that ocean. Now, one or the other y'all might be driving the boat, but usually in these cases where a man feel like the woman's taking, usually that man's still driving and you just riding along. But you still got to help it go, because y'all two people together. So it's like when men say, okay, what are you bringing to the table? It's saying, hey, you know what? You might be driving this ship, but I'm going to help you do it. I'm going to be a good crew. I'm going to be a good support. Are you that type, say he's a vendor or something, you going to get up early in the morning and vend with him somewhere? Or you going to support him in his business? He need a late night where he needs to work on a business project or a corporate project. You going to have a meal for him when he get home? Or at least a massage? What are you doing for him? What are you giving to him? And let me be clear, sex ain't enough. Sex is not enough. If that guy got something going on, he can get sex anyway. And plus, you getting sex from him. Fair exchange is no robbery. Fair exchange is no robbery. Y'all getting the same thing. So what are you giving him extra that tells him, you know what, you going to sacrifice something or you going to do something special for him? Because that's all it is. And ladies, like I said, it don't have to be money. Many men get offended if you try to spend money on them. So don't think, oh, well, if I buy him something or anything. But he wants to feel like, okay, she cares about me. She's willing to sacrifice. She's willing to share some of her food with me. Or she's just taking time. Sometimes just a gesture of doing something is all a man needs. Like, women hustle backwards, in my opinion. To me, women hustle backwards. It don't really take much for a lot of men. Shoot, sometimes if it's just giving him some peace. If he feel like, seriously, many men, they don't need your money. The sex is mutual anyway. But if they feel like you giving him some real peace, like he can just sit there, you're not going to talk his head off. Because that's actually, ladies, y'all be surprised. I've actually talked to a lot of men. They'll say, you know what? I just want to sit there and close my eyes and she just won't let me. He just want to rest. He want to rest his head in your bosom or something. Just chill. That can go a long way. So the question you have to ask yourself, what are you really giving them? What are you giving him? What are you providing from him? What sacrifice are you making? What are you saying? I'm just going to give. And when you give, it's not what you're saying in return. Because, ladies, here's a secret. Here's a secret. You give to a man. You give something freely. It could be some food. It could be peace, whatever. Often that man will give you back double. Often he will give you back double. Especially that peace. You give him some peace, shoot, give him something. Give him something if you want it. Because remember, relationships ain't supposed to be who taking what. It's just not about that. But it's about being complimentary. It's about being a fair exchange. Because that money, everything, sex, whatever, in material goods, ultimately it converts to energy. What type of energy? Even if you give him a gift, what type of energy and thought did you put into that gift? So, I want y'all to think about that. And like I said this because a lot of men will say it, not in y'all presence, but in the presence of other men, they will say this. And a lot of women lose out because of that. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and many blessings.